Now, Kody, you're on this show, and you got, I believe, season 20 of Sister Wives coming our way.
Yeah, 15, 16 years there, I think.
What is hitting that milestone mean for you? Did you think when you first signed on to do that you'd be on TV that long with your family?
Yeah, we had certain goals at the time that I don't want to discuss here because I really do want to focus on Special Forces. But you can watch Sister Wives Sunday night at 9 p.m. starting on September 28th on TLC.
I want to ask you one question because we did see that trailer. You're going to sit down with each of the wives. How do you think they're going to receive watching you on this show?
I don't think any of them will watch me on this show.
Not even Robyn?
Oh, Robyn's going to
Okay.
watch. Yeah, she's intrigued by the experience. Yeah, no, Robyn will watch it.
Do you think she would go off and do this?
I wouldn't ever let Robyn do this. I would never want to put her through this, and I don't think she's a tender person. She's a great mother, but she's not going to be focused on her fitness and trying to do crazy. I mean, like, what do you say, Johnny? Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, insane things that we did. And when you hear the DS talk about it, as we went to dinner last night, and they were like, listen, some of those things that we put you through were sketchy even by our standards. Were really dangerous by our standards. And I think as you're in the moment, you don't think about it because you're so focused on trying to pass the task and wanting to get, when you have a partner in it, right, you don't want to let them down. You want to try and, do the best that you can for them and not be the reason that you fail the task. Even though there's no punishment for it or anything, it's such a personal thing and a competitive thing that you want to complete things and do it the right way, and you don't want to let somebody down. So, yeah, a dangerous real life experience. I think people have asked me, how real was it? Like, it couldn't be that real. It's TV, it's with Fox, and it's like, yeah, it's as real as it gets.
It's kind of in the name, reality television.
Well, we had a safety harness, but there's a chance that our head would go against a rock at a very high
You're
velocity.
still doing all the things. Johnny, you popped up on your ex's show last year selling Sunset. Do you think Bre should take a shot at Special Forces?
She's a big enough hard ass that she would be able to do it. She would give too much attitude to the DS and to the staff, and she doesn't like taking direction very much. She's a boss woman, and I think she could do it from a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint, but from an attitude and following direction standpoint, she's gonna tell somebody to f*** off for sure.
Is this a bromance that came out of Special Forces?
You know what? I think it's a friendship that everybody develops out of hardship and, what'd you say, Johnny? Trauma bonding?
Trauma bonding,
It's
yeah.
called trauma bonding, Kody. Now, Kody, a lot of your fellow Special Forces here have already said they didn't exactly jive with you in this experiment. What was going on?
I'm Gen X, man. It's just a different culture. Most of them were younger than my children, or like I was old enough to be their parent. I mean, and I have a big mouth, and I was like, I think of it as being very generous. Other people think about it being bossy. So it's like, hey, listen, can you pick that up and help me? And it's like a little demanding. It came across wrong. I don't know. It's funny that I think I'm friendly. John, here's the thing.
I had a great experience. I needed him in multiple ways throughout the show. Definitely from the very beginning, we shared an experience that, knowing nothing about each other going into it, I enjoyed being around him. I think, being in a locker room from football, you understand how important morale is, how important, you may not know every single person in the locker room. You got guys coming in, going out, so you have to have an ability to make friends quickly, to understand people's different lives and different perspective, and coming from different worlds and different backgrounds. So for me, I'm very open and receptive of new people and being in certain situations. I make friends quickly, and I don't let anything that people may view as annoying or negative or anything like that, I don't let it affect me, because I may not understand you as a whole or everything about your story, but I'm going to respect you and have a great relationship with you regardless.
I appreciate his respect, because I probably was annoying.
Well, coming into this is a big challenge to take on. I think a lot of it is, what can I learn about myself by doing this? So what was that for each of you walking away from this?
I get claustrophobic, I guess.
I was claustrophobic before, and
confirmed.
And the pressure just made me burn through it, because I was claustrophobic before. but you discover your weaknesses because that's what they're looking to do, is exploit us wherever we're weak.
And what was the weakness, Kody?
I was probably mentally weak. I was losing focus a lot. They would tell me to do something, and I would try to execute it. Scary how willing I was to do whatever the DS asked me to do, but I couldn't follow it. If they gave me 10 things I needed to do, I could remember 5. If they gave me 5 to do, I could remember 3. So I was messing up quite a bit, but it wasn't because I wasn't physically fit. It was because I might not have been mentally fit.